What's up everyone, Danny Lining back with another CSR2 video. Today we are checking out KJ's Toyota 86 Rocket Bunny, and this is actually a really nice little tier 2 car. There's a lot of things I like about it. I mean, it's a tier 2 car, it's nothing special, it's not crazy fast, but I do really like this car in a lot of ways. I've been having a lot of luck live racing this car, and it just seems like an all-around nice car, so we're going to go ahead and do a maxed out shift pattern and tuning for this car, and then we'll do a review on it and a live racing setup and all kinds of good stuff like that. To get parts for this car, you can always just go into the dealership and buy and strip the regular Toyota. So anytime you strip a Toyota, it's going to drop fusion parts that'll fit onto this car. So yeah, stripping the regular 86 is a great way to get parts for this. So I currently have the car maxed out. I have my nitrous on 238 and 4.2. We got the final drive on 3.95. We have the tire pressure on 27 with a 56 and a 44 up top. And a dyno of an 11.976. Remember, this is a tier 2 car, so it's going to go by the quarter mile and not the half mile. To drive this car, we want to get a perfect start and all perfect shifts. So let go of the gas just a little bit after number 1 or right around number 1. Hit your nitrous right after you launch and all perfect shifts. 3, 2, 1, go. Nitrous, second, third, and fourth. And we're not going to shift into 5th gear. Right there, we almost got a perfect launch. We got all perfect shifts. So we should be running in the 11.3s or the 11.4s. It's very hard to hit 11.3, but you can do it if you get your launch shifts and everything exactly perfect, but that's not easy to do. Now this car does not have adjustable parts. You're pretty much always stuck on stage 6. Most cars you can refit back to stage 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 or whatever you want, but this car, there's no option for that. So you're always on stage 6 parts no matter what. Which is one thing that's cool with this car is when you get it, it's fully upgraded to stage 6. You just have to add the fusions. Now when it comes to live racing, this car really just does nice. Bottom line is I like it a lot. There's no real adjustments. There's no proper live racing tune for this car because, well, it kind of is what it is. You just take it in here, you live race it. And what I notice is this car tends to win the majority of live races. If I am beating the dyno time, I don't really notice that the car is getting bumped into different lobbies, which is pretty cool. So I find this to be a very good live racing car. All right, so we did find somebody to live race who was in another one of the boss cars. So let's go do it. Let's go do it to it and beat up this Mercedes station wagon. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. And that's a long way. 3, 2, 1, go. Nitrous, second, third. Let's see how much game cash and respect points we earn. Now, the one problem with live racing a lower tier car is generally you're making less respect points and you're getting less game cash compared to like a higher tier car. So there we ran 11.394s. We made 3.4 thousand game cash and we got 800 respect points. Now, 800 respect points is not that bad for a tier 2 car. I mean, you could sit there and live race this and probably make 1,000,000 respect points per season if you won enough live races with this car. A lot of the higher end cars will get 12 to 1,400 respect points per win. So 800 is not that bad when you're talking about a tier 2 car that was easy to get. It's already upgraded to stage 6. And it seems to win most live races. Now, this is not a car that I would use for daily activities. This is not a car that I would try and beat the other bosses with. So when you get to Tempest, I don't think this is a very good choice. The only thing I really like this car for is live racing if you need to live race with a lower tier car. So if you don't have anything better, it's going to be a great little live racer for you. We actually have 32 tier 2 cars in the game, and this is the slowest tier 2 car in the game. So it's not great, but it's a good little live racer. So yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do one more live race. I think this is against a real person. I do believe this is a person. It might be a bot. We'll find out in a second. 3, 2, 1, go. Nitrous, second, third, and here comes 4th gear. And you know, if you can, it's not a bad idea to slow down a little bit before you cross the finish line if it's not going to make you lose. That way, I mean, I don't really think this car gets pushed from lobby to lobby, but there's always a possibility that it could. So let's see, that was a bot, so I made 640 respect points for racing a bot instead of a real person. So when you race bots, you get less, but if you race nothing but bots, you're guaranteed to win every single race, so that adds up to a decent amount of respect points still. So don't be afraid to race bots because they're guaranteed wins and it's still a decent amount of respect points. But it's always more fun and more respect points to race a real player. And remember, the more respect points you earn, the more prizes your crew is going to get. So the more respect points you can earn, the better. That's why live racing really comes in handy, because it's a great way to earn respect points quickly. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a full review on this little car. This little car can do about 11.3 in the quarter mile. It can do 115 miles per hour, and it does beat the dyno time by a really nice amount, which is awesome. It's a great live racer. It can do 0 to 60 in around 2.7 seconds, 0 to 100 in about 7.6 seconds. So it is an all-around nice little car, but it is the slowest Tier 2 car in the entire game. I think there's 34 Tier 2 cars in the game, and this is number 34 on the list down at the very bottom. It's not a great car for anything other than looking awesome and live racing and dyno beating. So it's got three things going for it, but there are many faster cars in this game. I don't drive mine much. Mine just kind of sits there and collects dust 90% of the time. Occasionally I do pick it up and take it into some live racing just when I'm in the mood to drive a lower tier car that looks cool. I mean, that's the main thing. It looks cool, it beats the dyno, it live races, and it doesn't really do much of anything else. This is not a car I would try to beat the Tempest bosses with. I know it looks amazing, but it's not as good as it looks, alright? If you're trying to race Tempest, do not pick this little car. It's not really good for much, just besides a little bit of fun every once in a while. It's a fun car to drive, right? That's really all it's got going for it, is it's a fun car to drive and it looks cool. So anyways, that's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome CSR2 racing news, reviews, how to drive different cars, tips, tricks, tutorials, all kinds of stuff like that. If you drop down the video's description, you'll see my Discord server and my other YouTube channel, some game news, ways to help support the channel, and all kinds of really good stuff. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the extra support, and thanks to each and every one of you who come out, hang out with me on the live streams, watch my videos. I appreciate you guys big time. Thank you. All right, lightning out. Have a great day. See ya.